So we're going to demonstrate here D2M3's Volt to Fusion Lifecycle connector. I'm going to transfer this assembly and all of its parts and convert the files into items. And we're also going to take across some key properties: the description, part number, the class identification, and where appropriate, the material. Very important that we also transfer over the bill of material. We want to understand what the relationship is between the items, so we're going to transfer that through as well. And we do this by effectively just releasing the file in Volt using the Volt workflow, which triggers a Volt job processor task to upload the information from Volt to Fusion Lifecycle. We tend to do it with a job processor simply because we don't know how long the process is going to take, and the job processor is ideal for batch processing, big file transfers, big data transfers, and the generation of any deliverables that we might need. So it's going to take a couple of seconds, and then if we refresh this view in Fusion Lifecycle, you can see that the assembly and all of its parts have been generated. You can see that the properties have come across from Volt. Just widen that, so we can see the descriptions come across, the item number, which has actually been read from the part number, and all the PLM classifications have all been brought through. And let's have a look at the bill of material. We can see that the bill of materials come through, including all the correct quantities. We don't just bring the data through, it's also possible to transfer some of the file information, but we don't transfer the original. We're going to transfer the DWF preview. Now this is still rendering in the background, so it's updated and uploaded my DWF file, so we can see our drawing file, but it's not quite rendered that. I'll just pause and refresh. There you go. You can see it's now updated the model file as well. Now, fast forwarding on a little bit, I've released into production my Fusion Lifecycle product, and I've made some modifications to the file over in Volt, and I want to update Fusion Lifecycle with these amended quantities. You can see the difference in numbers there. And again, to do that, we just re-release this in the Volt workflow. Again, the job processor will take care of the upload for us. I'll just fast forward it through this part. And now if we come back to Fusion Lifecycle and we can have a look at the latest working version of our item, we can see that the bill of material in fact does show those amended quantities. But we haven't lost the previously released production version of this. In fact, what we can do is we can compare the latest working version to the previous production version, and we can see highlighted in blue the latest working version, and anything in red is showing me what the previous production version used to look like.